All right. Hey, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, Bungie is doing two really exciting things. One of them involves Iron Banner, and the second one involves a community-created ornament for an exotic. So the first thing we'll go over is Iron Banner. This last season has been Rift, and this was obviously received well by some and received poorly by others. Overall, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments if you liked it. But though this game mode will be changing next season, as Bungie has mentioned before, that each season they're going to try out some new game modes. Iron Banner being control for so long kind of became, redundant and not as much fun. So they tried out Rift this season. Wasn't as successful in my opinion, but some people did like it quite a bit. They go over that a little bit, and they're going to talking about a new version of that they're coming out with, which is going to be called Eruption, which is a version of Clash. I don't think, and I could be wrong as I read through this, I don't think that this is what's happening next season. I think next season is just going to be Clash Iron Banner as like a response to some of the frustrations of all the objective stuff. It's just going to be simply Clash. But I think that they're working on Eruption, which is a variation of Clash. And it actually seems pretty exciting. Basically, you get killing your opponent scores 1 point and normal amount of energy. After that, when you get close to elimination in a round without dying, assist count 2, you become Surging. When you become Surging, you start lightly glowing. Your kills start generating 10% super, 20% grenade, 10% or melee and class ability energy. So the ability spam can get a bit crazy. And you get 3 points per kill. So basically what this is, it's kind of like kill streaks inside Destiny 2, which is something that was relatively popular in Call of Duty, and people have requested this in Destiny 2 for a while. So this is Bungie's version of kill streaks in Destiny 2. And so this is the game mode they're testing out, Eruption, and this should be available this next season in Crucible Labs, so you'll be able to try it in PvP before it actually goes live in Iron Banner. That's my understanding of reading the TWAB. And so after you get your fifth kill without dying, you become primed, and then you begin to glow brightly. Your team goes on the hunt as previously before, and everyone on the team gains 5%, 10% super, 10% grenade melee, classical energy. You gain 12%, 5% grenade melee and classical energy per kill, and you score 3 points per kill. So basically, multiple people out there can have these streaks, and they'll be brightly glowing, and they'll be just able to get abilities back pretty fast, and should be pretty chaotic inside Crucible. And you might think, well, what happens when people just camp with this? But they do actually think that through a little bit. You have a 15-second timer, so when you do get that bright glow, if you don't go and get a kill within 15 seconds, then you will blow up and die, and it will cost you points and stuff. So keep that in mind. You're going to have to play very, very aggressive with this playstyle if you want to, get on this 5 kill streak in this game mode. So it actually seems pretty interesting. Eruption seems like it could be fun, and the nice part is it's not guaranteed to go into Iron Banner just yet. They're just testing it out in Crucible Labs, from what I've read. So no need to get upset about it, and might as well give it a try first. And I think that next season will be just simply Clash Iron Banner, from what I've read. Next up, they talk about Rift and their opinions on Rift's success. There was one person who apparently played 133 hours of Rift during season 17. I don't know who that is or why you played that much, but apparently you had a great time playing Rift. Let me know if you agree or if you had a good time playing Rift this season in Iron Banner. Then they talk about a variety of the different complications and issues and how they're pushing this. It'll be available to be made in the Crucible rotation in weeks 1, 8, and 14, as well in private match. So if you want to play that, and then they're exploring other things with the game mode Rift, because when Rift came out, it had a whole slew of problems and issues. And basically, they're trying to work to make the game mode better and stuff like that. So an entire section dedicated to their efforts to make Rift better. And Rift is going from an Iron Banner mode to just a Crucible mode now. So that way they can test things out a little bit more. And then we get on to something that's actually really interesting and unique. We've never seen this before in Destiny. We're going to get to vote on the exotic that we want to have a unique ornament made by someone who's a community member that's already been pre-selected by Bungie, and they're going to be paid to make this ornament. Our options for voting are Arbalist, Sweet Business, and Rat King. Let me know in the comments which one you'll be voting for. The Arbalist just got a really sick ornament, so my vote's not for that, even though that's probably the weapon I use the most. Sweet Business and Rat King are both mid exotics, in my opinion, so I'm going for Sweet Business because I'm a businessman doing business, and I want to see a nice ornament for that. That's going to be my vote. But let me know what your vote is down below. After we vote which exotic it is, then we'll get 3 different ornament options. And out of those 3 ornament options, concepts basically, we'll get to vote which one, and that will actually be in the game in season 21, they said. So should be a ways away. I mean, this should be like literally a year away from now. But that will be in game and it'll be literally a community created ornament inside Destiny 2. So I think that's pretty unique and pretty interesting. Let me know your thoughts about that. Last up, they talk about this is the last week for Solstice, and there's one of the sparrows that we actually haven't gotten yet, so we'll see what happens with that. I think that might go live next week afterwards. But last week, if you want to get that armor, it's some of the best armor. The weapons aren't as enticing, but the armor is definitely worth it because you can get almost the perfect distribution. So, highly recommend to get that Solstice armor if you haven't already, which you probably have. They did fix a variety of issues, like, for example, me. I had some issues with only getting one ash per bonfire bash completion, even though I had max silver leaves. That issue's been fixed with a whole other slew of other issues that are known and going to be worked on soon. Then we have our movie of the week, we have our artist of the week, and all of this jazz. And that's a wrap on the TWAB. Let me know your thoughts about Iron Banner being Clash next season. Let me know your thoughts about the ornament voting and which one you'll be voting for. And that's a wrap. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.